Hi, my name is Lebogang Mashego and I'm the Business Solutions Manager at Zevoli Growth Partners. And today, I've been asked to share a few minutes of my time just to transfer some knowledge. So I'm talking about designing ESD programs that fit your suppliers. And I want to use an analogy to draw a picture. So imagine appointing a graduate fresh out of varsity into an executive role, or a child that's in grade 2 and enrolling them into grade 7. Nothing wrong with punching above your weight, but everything wrong with not having an appreciation for where you are and what the position requires, irrespective of being called intelligent. This is the same mistake that some of our ESD programs make. Some of the ESD programs are designed for suppliers that we wish existed and not the suppliers that are right in front of us. So what happens is that we risk failing, both the ESD implementation partners as well as the suppliers, because funding came before operational readiness, compliance targets exceeded maturity, growth targets were set unrealistically, ignoring industry realities. Suppliers were expected to scale without an intervention that assisted them to secure demand, or reporting burdens. And I'm sure we've seen this, too much paperwork in a program, asking them to go there and submit this and all of that, and this doesn't match with the intervention value. So my point, you cannot accelerate a business from a position that they haven't yet established. So the starting point cannot be a point that they are not at. So as we diagnose, it becomes important to include maturity mapping, cohort segmentation, different support pathways to ensure that we manage our own assumptions about suppliers being operationally stable, having the management capacity, assuming that they are ready to absorb funding, or assuming that they will be able to scale at the back of completing a program. But don't get me wrong, there are pockets of success. So it happens sometimes, but you can always assume that it's an anomaly, particularly if the structure and the design of the business doesn't support the stability of the business first. Our reality is that many of these businesses are owner dependent. Some of them don't have the cash flow resilience that we'd like to see. Some of them need the operational structure as they are supported to grow. Some of them are technically capable, but not commercially capable. So you have the perfect engineer, perfect accountant, they're able to execute the work, but they are not mature business owners yet. They're not mature leaders yet. Some need training, some need market access. Some need more training than they would need market access. Some are simply not ready to be accelerated or put on any sort of path of scaling just yet. So let's obsess about designing programs that have a clear understanding of where our SMEs or suppliers are and where we need to move them to with all of our good intentions. So my closing nuggets and closing remarks is that support that ignores the operational realities of a business tend to be performative. Support can only add value when the business is ready to absorb it.